So seemingly fearless, coming off of the biggest win of his career, Lebrun starts it off. Extra spin here. He generates so much spin when he wants to. He's one of the only players I've seen who's so confident to slow it down in a fast rally. Good recovery here by Ma Long, bringing it back.
Forehand-wise, they're fairly similar. I mean, Ma Long with the most iconic in the game. I'd say the sweet spot of Alexis Lebrun's backhand is a little bit bigger than Ma Long's.
In the post-match interview, which when I get home late at night after these matches, I go on YouTube and check out WTT's footage and all the interviews. He talked about his service game and how strong his service game was last night. It's going to be a key factor here for the young French player. That was good touch play. Soft hands kept Ma Long off the attack, but Ma Long, in terms of soft hands, has an answer, it seems, for just about anything.
Ma Long is the master of shutting you down, suffocating you, not allowing you to play your game. Alexis Lebrun there, who gave Ma Long a great game at the Summer Series. I think he lost juice in the fourth to the Dragon.
Excellent placement there from that serve and the flick from the forehand side. First towel break, 2 points between them. We've already seen some crafty, creative play from Ma Long to shut down Lebrun. You talked about this yesterday, this non-imposter syndrome. Like, yeah, we're all people. You might be the best of all time. But yeah, I'm here too, for a reason. Outstanding recovery, this shot here. Ma Long had him fooled behind the table. I think right off the serve, not even bothered, just racket high, brings it right back into play.
This is the thing. Alexis has the ability to go back and has the French flair, but he will come back into the table as soon as he can.
And as half long as it can be, a well-protected serve. Look at the scoreboard. Still early to tell, but he's right back in front, or he's in front for the first time. There you go. Puts everything into it with the racket high. Ma Long, well anticipated, perfectly in position.
But yeah, to talk about the imposter syndrome thing that you mentioned there correctly, Adam, they just don't seem to be intimidated. They're brushing shoulders with players they would have looked up to since they were young. They still are really young, and yet they're still fighting against them.
Top edge of the racket. Alexis looking for that spinny opening forehand. What are you thinking?
Alexis Lebrun will have been watching this man since he was a kid. And the fact that he's up against him now in the semi-final of the Champions is just mind-blowing.
Right, these are all those stories that you read about.
I mean, I remember being a kid, looking through the table tennis catalogues, you know, looking at all the different equipments and just watching the matches live. This is now reality for Alexis.
Good placement on the serve, as wide as can be, a little bit more shallow, not allowing a comfortable step around for Ma Long. Coach Nat Molan has been working with the Lebrun brothers for some time. He looked like he was caught in between a little bit of a chop block. He's made these shots. He improvises so quickly. But Ma Long with the pressure here. Fan Zhendong watching on. Liu Heng on the right. Liang Jingquin, camera left. Interesting there, that look. Mysterious. How much do you think Fan Zhendong is watching and taking note for future matches against Alexis Lebrun?
That's mostly what he'll be doing. His responsibility as a player to do that.
Bit of frustration here. Clever use of side spin on the receive. A whole lot. Watch how much side spin he puts on that. And then the down the line shot little bit more of a drive motion, not quite as much arcing spin as he... Well, he brings out just about everything. It just doesn't come down to work out for him this time. That's a hand raised?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah. And also how the Lebruns play through their fingers quite a lot.
And this time investing in the spin for the down-the-line shot, but the short side with Ma Long waiting to cross court, expose him on the wide forehand. I mean, Ma Long in position, but he can reach that ball. Lebrun with that perfect serve. Once again, it's the second time we've seen Ma Long completely backspace, delete, and just have to play passively from the baseline. His keyboard has them both, that's why. 10, serving 8. 2 game points left for Ma Long. And he only needs the one, 11-8, and Ma Long takes game number 1. Apparently Lin Shidong was the practice partner to warm up Ma Long in the practice hall before this. Can you talk to me a little bit about the grip of Alexis Lebrun?
Yeah, that finger is quite high. His middle finger is very high, and it's a unique way of stabilizing the bat.
Quite unconventional indeed. Right down the line as quick as can be.
When he's receiving and serving, it looks like it's close to falling out of his hand. He'll tighten it when it goes into the open play.
Funny, that is typical. A lot of people ask questions. Sometimes people will even say, is he serving pen hold? That's a common feeling because they loosen up the back 3 fingers. It's just a modified shake hands grip for a serve.
3-2.
I like it. He's going to do what he does best. He's going to fire himself up, not concern himself about who's on the other side of the table. He's going to play his best game. Yeah, it is unusual looking at that middle finger and even the 4th finger on the receive. It's all just a bit of an unusual grip.
The only man missing off the top 3 list of Chinese opponents Alexis Lebrun's beaten here in Macau is Ma Long. He's beaten Fan Zhendong, he's beaten Liang Jinquin. Ma Long remains.
And Wang Chuqin, right?
I guess so, yeah.
World number 2.
But
Heavy spin, a bit slower. Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, I guess Wang Chuqin's kind of the newer generation, in a sense, a little bit younger.
As fast as can be, straight into the chest. He gets it above the racket. Look at the acceleration on this low, long. And the follow-up, this drive is perfection into the elbow. 5-3 now, Alexis Lebrun leading. He gets a lot of balls back in play and definitely has a lot of funk on his shots.
Ma Long just doesn't give him what he wants there in that last ball. Comes around it a little bit more, like that cave that he creates to make space for it.
The touch on the opener shuts down any 3rd ball. Takes it right off the bounce. Surprise placement loaded with spin and takes it early off the push for the rip win. Is there a siren inside the building? I'd love to see like a kid with a mini fire truck toy with a giant speaker attached. Behind the table, no problem. Falling back, Alexis Lebrun up by 3.
You feel like Ma Long's service game is going to have to be at its best because in the rally, Alexis is having the better of him.
Maybe that was what the siren was. So coming into the second towel break, you can see they're quite close on serve. Ma Long, arguably one of the most underrated servers in the game with only 60% win percentage on his serves. Alexis Lebrun just 3% behind. So quite tight here. Still 2 points in front, the young Frenchman.
The serve Ma Long's doing there, where the first bounce is in his side, the second bounce is around the middle area of Lebrun's, is very suffocating. Alexis is going to have to make his mind up, because it's not like it's a clear decision if it was into either side.
This looked to be a heavy push. The thing is, Ma Long isn't intimidated by heavy spin. It's just a question of if he can read it, and he caught the net on the way over. This ball could have come back. It's not the first time. You remember his first serve against Fan Zhendong? He served it as wide as can be, and it came out at a few other crucial moments in the match. It's a very uncomfortable place to receive.
Ma Long went for the scar power, the venom.
How does he pull the legs out of the way to create this forehand space?
Yeah, that was a standout of that shot as well for me.
Get ready for it right here. Backing up. He's simultaneously removing, pulling back his right leg and playing the forehand at the same time. Puts him up by 2 on the receive. Comfortable, quick, and changing it up at the last moment. Alexis Lebrun down the line, opening cross court, switches, and not even touched. It is 3 game points for the talk of the planet, Alexis Lebrun. And he takes the game 11-7, the most dominant game yet. Anyway, he's got a lot of swag, not afraid to switch hands. Perfectly jammed into the middle here. Ma Long finding that middle that's been really tough to find on Lebrun.
Yeah, and he's going to have to give himself a little bit more time. So he's distancing himself a little bit further away now, Ma, from the back line of the table.
So what are some of the changes that you see here that Ma Long has made to shut down Alexis Lebrun so far?
Well, Ma Long's playing serves really that limit the options of Lebrun on the receive.
It feels like Alexis Lebrun has had so many just, I don't know, like he can find ways out of almost anything on the receive, but it's not the first time we've seen him jammed in the middle. Oh no! A tomahawk chop return on the defense, nearly behind Ma Long in this rally. I mean, he was confident behind the table until this. Now just a little bit of fishing. Ma Long smashes. Oh, it looked like a tomahawk. Catches the edge. Wow. Well, if it were 11-9 in the decider, might be better timing for it. But this happens. Again, I think the internet was really good about giving credit where deserved. Alexis Lebrun, in winning his match over Fan Zhendong on the edge, did not celebrate despite a strong temptation to do that until he apologized, shook hands, and then turned around. Can he turn around the score here? Ma Long controlling at the first towel break. Now it's easy to say fooled because he missed the receive, but in all fairness, Alexis Lebrun's done that long push deceptively well, where he comes in, plays it right off the bounce, and just leaves it baseline, so it looked like the attempt.
This is the thing about Alexis. It is really hard to tell whether he is snatching or not.
What do you mean?
Because he makes shots like that. He did there on the open up.
When you say snatching or not, you mean if he's going to go for a big attack early?
A bigger attack than he should.
Interesting.
Because he plays in such a nature that is so free. It's like he approaches each point in a slightly different way, but the damage that it causes is just as penetrating.
What did he just do? Was that a strawberry?
Hang on a minute.
Let's look at this one more time. Sure was. As fast as can be. Full of vitamin C. A thrilling shot to make it 8-3. And inside the table with the flick on this side as well. That turn of the wrist. France filled with that sort of fun receive game.
Yeah, shout out Roman Ruiz.
I was just going to say, some of the fastest strawberries the world has ever seen. If you're on the internet and you're following table tennis, you know Roman Ruiz. Steady and in position. This is the bread and butter of the dictator. Ma Long getting that forehand in from a comfortable position. Look at the determination now. In all fairness, he missed a few serves against Fan Zhendong and still took the match. Right back down the line, not bothered by the chop block, not at all. Lebrun saving game points. It's that little flick. Yeah. Coming across the ball, the surprise factor.
And then he throws the backhand out like a frisbee.
The idea was right. The world watches in anticipation to see what will happen. Backhand to backhand, he's strong. Alexis Lebrun never goes for his big ripping backhand there. Everything was sort of an 80%, it felt.
I don't think he had time to rip it.
But finds the perfect placement, gets Ma Long to turn from the middle.
2-0.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
The same thing as you.
There we go.
Exactly, done. So Ma Long on the scoreboard with his first point here. Alexis Lebrun looking to continue the way he started this. Getting fired up here. Chop block carries long. And that look that we've seen on Ma Long's face in the past. Rare occasion, I think one of the most effective chop blocks in the game right now. Alexis Lebrun. But the shorts there of the chop blocker with probably the highest percentage of in shots, at least over the years, on that chop block.
And that's saying something because you've got Truls Moregard up there. Some amazing creation we're seeing from different players.
Yeah, Truls and Alexis might have the highest percentage of it, but only, let's say, Alexis Lebrun, what, a year or two as a pro?
Yeah.
Truls a few more.
And Alexis wasn't even in the top 1,000 at the start of last season.
That's crazy to think about. Talk about improving in a year. I mean, he was good before. French friends were talking about him for some time. Look at him go here. That's the ripping backhand that we talked about earlier, and he's got Ma Long scratching his head. Literally and figuratively. The body language, that neck roll out there. He's in great shape. I mean, just the way he twisted his head. Slow inside, spinny.
The contact has to be perfect. To play that shot, you've got to put your elbow a little bit higher, haven't you? To kind of act like a crane.
Yeah, create some space for that racket speed.
7-3.
It's not the first time we've seen him go for the shot, and it's worked out for him. Look at him do that under pressure. Bounces it off the edge of the racket. Hand switches, everything else.
Let.
Alexis Lebrun has no fear. Tries to slow it down after Ma Long comes back off the down the line.
When you watch Alexis sometimes, he's kind of shaking between points.
People say that a lot
Let.
because it's true.
7-4.
But it's interesting, right? At the end of the match, people notice it more. But I do feel like you can see that in general in his shovel serve. Surprise, so whip-like. The way he opens the upper body, lets the hand drag behind that finishing forehand is very tough to predict.
Yeah, that's more of a fade with the body than fade with the racket shown there. A body fade.
Try telling your barber you want that. 4 points in front here, Alexis Lebrun.
5-8.
Just long from behind the table, a little bit more of an arcing shot at the baseline. Ma Long within 3. Again, in terms of belief, the fan vote, if I remember correctly, was incredibly close. Ma Long looking strong in this rally. Very few have been able to rally with Alexis Lebrun because of his lack of rhythm, his constant change. That's intentional, it's valuable. I mean, it means he can adapt to almost anything. Still 2 in front here. Big serves to come. Now this is surprising for me because he survives the toughest shot in a timeout that I think is the perfect time for a timeout. Ma Long with 3 in a row. Hand cuff there. The touch and control from Ma Long, next level.
Intricacy, soft hands, awareness around the net. It's like a panther, Ma Long. He's just so low. He's got you in his sights.
Forehand to backhand, he pulls it out, Ma Long in front. He started down 4-8 after the second towel break and through the timeout, challenging the heavy spins of Alexis Lebrun. Serious motivation and momentum change here. Ma Long 7 of the last 8 points. The most frustrated I think we've seen Alexis Lebrun. He felt that he had earned himself an opportunity that he'll make 90% of the time. The touch shot was perfect. My French lip reading isn't perfect, but my body language reading said he is not happy. Although he's played quite well when he's angry. We've seen it. Let's see. 8 serving 10, 2 game points for Ma Long. Only 1 needed. Ma Long 3 games to 1 up, 1 game away. Bit of team flag shaking back. Game 5. So trying something completely different here on the serve. Alexis Lebrun, we still haven't seen that windshield wiper, the lollipop. And a chop there on the move. This forehand to forehand rally, how quickly Ma Long can change it up.
Can you hit forehands any better than this? It's a joke from Ma Long.
12 of the last 16 points for Ma Long.
I'm seeing the fluid pendulum of Ma Long. Slightly different to the other one that he does. Nice receive there. Ma Long was surprised by it. Rushed it a bit. Rushed into it.
Man, I mean, in terms of identifying an opportunity, he took it on the rise. This is the type of confidence that we've seen from Alexis Lebrun, but he's down 1-3 in games. It's got to be scarring. You can be as confident as you want, but when you miss a few shots here and there, as we see Liu Goliang having a smile for a bit, sort of acknowledging that the opponent on the other side is good. I was going to say, there's no shortage of patriotism here and team spirit within China. Liu Guoliang's done an outstanding job of creating the best in the world, but Alexis Lebrun right here, untouched once again.
I just can't believe how many winners we've seen so far in this game already.
A big shot maker on the receive.
Ma Long, almost intentionally, doesn't like to play the backhand too powerfully too early, because he knows he's going to get less time, because the opponent will use the pace at this level. So he wants to set up the forehand, Ma Long.
Yeah, that's his more powerful shot, no question. And a bit more pace on this backhand, and maybe that's exactly what you described. It came back quickly, didn't have time to reset for the forehand that he loves.
That was nice from Lebrun. Ma Long trying to touch with the backhand. It's tough to do that. Oh, look at the tricks again.
Get ready for your serve. Here it is. Outright point. The windshield wiper has deceived the best in the world many times. Watch him contact this. Wow, really changes the grip there at the point of contact. Generates a good amount of underspin, which appears to be mostly side. Subtle variations in that.
It's surprising with Lebrun because sometimes he'll just lose a game 11-5 and you wonder what happened, and then he just all of a sudden wins the next game 11-5. It's crazy to me. It happened against Fan.
Well, you've used the word reset button quite a lot, and I think Hugo Calderano in a post-match interview said something similar. This idea that you can't change the past. You come to each game with a fresh sense of belief. You can't depend on the past to dictate your future. Your score last game isn't going to help you win the next game. Somebody just set an alarm here. Was it Ma Long? He's waking up, no question about it.
No time to snooze now for Alexis. He needs this game.
Another windshield wiper to come.
Wow.
What? How can he serve it that fast and long down the line? Look again, top and side spin. That is dangerous. We've talked about some of the most creative servers in the game, but get ready for videos to be made about all his variation in the service game. Alexis Lebrun up by 2. When you hear that extra grunt from Ma Long and he's playing a forehand, you don't want to be on the other side of the table.
Yeah, the subtle bit of alpha male there coming out of Ma Long.
It's that extra 10% that Quadri Aruna talks about. 1 point between them. It's a must-win for Alexis Lebrun. If he can get this ball back deep, it's going to be trouble for Ma Long. Still not over. His serves have been incredibly strong, Alexis Lebrun. He's got 2 here. Ma Long has to be worried about a fast down-the-line serve. Another windshield wiper. Cautiously played, plays for spin. This is what you do if you're not exactly sure what's on the ball. You keep yourself in position and you put pressure on with spin.
The adjustments that he made there with his right leg. Look at him shimmering Ma Long. The curation.
And now he's got 2 match points. You could say to get revenge for Fang Zhendong, but this is going to be quite personal here. A man on a mission. Ma Long, what are you thinking?
This is why Ma Long is still the best player in the world, in my opinion. He is the most adaptable player.
Style matchups aside, he always seems to find a way. 2 match points. And Ma Long has taken down Alexis Lebrun. Swings and it's gone.